And so it starts. The work has begun on building the house. We received these computer-generated images of the layout of our house right after we started working with the plans. And so there are a few changes, but they're minute, and I'll talk to you about them as we go through. But basically, this is going to be the front view of the house that's facing the road. We are not going to have the corrugated metal that's behind the light there. Otherwise, it's about the same. Inside, when you go in the front door, you into the kitchen. And on the end of that counter right by the door, there'll be a place for shoes to go. This is the pantry, laundry room, and the mechanical room. The mechanical's on the right side as you go through that doorway, and the refrigerator, washer and dryer on the left side, and then a big pantry area. You can see the cutout for the bathroom there. There's the side with the mechanical. It's going to have radiant heat and, of course, water heaters on that side. The dining room was designed around a hutch that Bill's great-great-grandfather built that will go in that spot. The living room will not have the two French doors. It's going to have a window and a door just because of the size. Actually, 2 windows and 2 doors. Here's the guest bedroom. You're going to notice it's going to look a lot like the owner bedroom. Guest bath with a walk-in shower. It's the owner's suite. You can see on the right side of the wall, the only difference between the two is the barn doors on the side where a closet and bathroom go. There's the bathroom with my bathtub in it. Now, one big change in the bathroom is the vanity. The vanity is not going to be that small. It's actually going to stretch all the way to the end of the wallway there with a linen closet on the end of it too. That'll make some nice storage. Here's the back of the house with the patio. Again, we're not having the French doors. Those will be 2 doors and windows instead. And the back of the house has all the bedrooms, and the front of the house has all the kitchen and the bathrooms and the laundry room. The trusses are being delivered. We're going to put them right over there on the other side of the shed. Kind of the way they delivered the shed last year. When we first arrived, Bill spent a lot of time getting tons of rock and dirt for this pad. And yesterday, they started working on the pad, and they built these trenches yesterday that went around. And then today they came in and started the plumbing. I'm gonna let Bill tell you more about that. All right, Bill, so tell everyone what we're doing and where we are at right now.
Okay, so today's update is we have got the outside perimeter form and insulation in, and you can show them this right here, DeAnna, that 2x12 pressure treated, and then the 2 inches of insulation, and that'll stay after the house is done. It's going to actually be anchored to the concrete, and we'll paint the boards, and then we'll backfill against that, leave about 6-8 inches exposed. But we've got all the plumbing in the slab. You can see it for the bathrooms, the kitchen, the laundry, the floor drain. That's all done. We actually got it tested and inspected today, and that all passed. So we're waiting for what's called hydroform. It's a 4-inch piece of styrofoam that goes in the bottom that the PEX tubing lays on for our radiant heat in the floors, and that's supposed to be in tomorrow or Monday. The goal is to get that installed, inspected on Wednesday, all the rebar and wire mesh in, and maybe pour by the end of next week. And when we pour, that'll be fun because we're gonna do a texture and color, so that'll be new. But yeah, we had a good week. We started Tuesday, and in 3 days we got all the plumbing done, the site laid out, the forms up, a bunch of material we went and got. The trusses came in this week, so the roof trusses are here. Yeah, I'm pleased with the progress.
So last year this bin was over here. This year we've moved it. Just literally this week we've moved it from there to here after Bill leveled a spot using some dirt and stuff. And we're going to use this bin as our trash and recycling. Funny thing is we no more than had it here an hour or so when Bill decided, you know what we need to do is we need to move both of the sheds to back here behind the shed. So once we get those stripes redone where the paint is showing through or the bare board is showing through, we're going to move that one and that one to the back. And he spent so much time getting that ready, but what he decided was it'd be easier to have an awning come off of here and put the tractor under here when we're not here, and to store it when he's not using it. Okay, so when we got our shed last year, we went ahead and stained it. We knew we were staining it way too early because it hadn't had time to cure, which means that some of this is going to shrink up a lot in the heat. And it did, of course. And so now I'm going back and as you can see, I've already done this side, and now I have these spots left to do on this side, and I got to go all the way around the shed and make it look like this so it doesn't have any of the spots. I've done this side. Still need to do this side. It's not a hard job, it's just tedious. Bruiser is back and up to his old antics. He is such a stinker. He won't let anybody, except for him, drink from this hummingbird feeder. That's why I put a second one over by the fire pit.